Honestly, this movie's confusing at first, and it doesn't get um, much less confusing. It's a movie called Bloody New Year's, so it's supposed to take place on New Year's, but the movie's set in July, and there's Christmas decorations. So yeah, it already seems like it's bad writing, but it's not because the thing they do kind of makes it make sense, but they don't explain that thing very well. But apparently the government did an experiment. They're trapped in a time loop, so they had died on like New Year's, and I guess they didn't get the Christmas decorations down. But like a New Year's Eve movie that takes place in July with Christmas decorations is extremely weird. Most of the kills aren't very good in my opinion. I mean, the one where the girl gets her stomach punched was very shocking. Um, but then they just kind of cut away and make her like an evil ghost zombie thing. So it kind of takes attention away from the kill. Um, I wish they would have explained the experiment. They don't. They just say there was an experiment. Basically, like, please tell me what were they trying to, at least what they were trying to experiment on. The fuck? Like, why aren't you telling me what they were trying to experiment on? You just can't say an experiment that went wrong. That is extremely lazy. Um, not a huge fan of this movie. Very confusing. Um, kind of all over the place. And then people that died in July are apparently gonna live out New Year's forever. That's different. Yeah, there really isn't much to say about this movie. Actually, one more is the fact that they died on the island. So you would think once the girl's off the island, she's in the boat, she's in the water, she would be fine, but she gets pulled underwater and dies. Don't know how that works. How much of the water do they control? It's like that Smiling Friends episode where Smiling Friends doesn't really need to make sense because it's supposed to be funny. And in the season 2 finale, spoilers obviously, um, the snowman gets turned into the ocean and they try and think of, is he just this way one wave? Is he the ocean? Is he the entire water supply? We don't get an answer. But it's because it's silly and not supposed to be taken seriously. This is a horror movie. How much water do they control? It should just be the island. But okay.